Hi, Sarah Devine here, Senior Instructor from the White Tiger Qigong Academy, here today to take you through another set of amazing Qigong practices. Now, you may have noticed in the comments below that you can actually receive a free book from our school. So do go ahead and subscribe to the channel and then you'll be able to download that book. Let's get on with today's subject. So we're going to look at Qigong for the seated posture, so sitting Qigong. There are many times in our lives when we might not be able to do a full standing practice, such as if we're particularly fatigued, if we have an injury, if we're suffering from a specific condition, if we're feeling fragile or frail for some reason, then it could be a good starting point or just an intermediary point to actually practice some seated Qigong instead of, or even mixing it up with standing Qigong. A few years ago, I had the misfortune to go down with dengue fever, and wow, did that wipe me out. I imagine when people talk about COVID fatigue, it might be much the same, that need to sleep so much and not really having energy to do much. As soon as I was able to, I started to do my Qigong practices again from a seated position. And I just built it up slowly until I felt comfortable enough to resume standing Qigong. So I can highly recommend it. Pretty much all of our Qigong can be modified for this purpose. So all you need to remember is to keep an upright spine and to ensure that you're comfortable, but you're not in a chair that you'll sink into. So it does need to be a chair with a flat surface. That being said, let's get on with it and do some seated Qigong practice. Sit preferably on the edge of the chair with the feet flat on the ground. Let the sacrum gently pull down to the earth. Feel as if you have a thread running through your body from the crown right out through to the perineum at the base of the torso, and pull downwards and upwards as you inhale on this thread. Feel the spine lengthening. Let the chin tuck back. Bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Let the shoulders just soften in the shoulder girdle, keeping the spine long. Bring your hands to rest on the lower dantian. Bring your awareness into your belly. Visualize a small ball of fire here, deep inside the dantian, beneath the palms. And as you inhale, this ball of fire expands. As you exhale, it condenses like a hot sun. Let the breath soften. We're always inhaling and exhaling through the nose. One more time, see if you can make the exhalation longer than the inhalation. And we'll take a cleansing breath. So we're filling with fresh air, fresh qi, through the nose, and then exhaling through a pinhole in the mouth, releasing stagnation from the body. And then release your hands down, slowly bring yourself back out, and we'll begin a gentle shaking routine. So this is something you can do for at least a minute, but if you're going to do a lot of practice, you want to go a little bit longer. Just make sure that you feel the rhythm progressively building up through the body, and you start to move your arms in all the various planes of motion, and really get into your wrists as well, and your fingers, warming up all the cells of the body. And also shaking the legs and the feet. And then resting the hands by your side as we come into the heavenly pillars as you inhale, and then exhale, tilting the neck down, tucking the sacrum under. Inhaling, draw the neck back, lifting the chest, and bring the sacrum out. So you should have a gentle curvature in the back now. So it's an exhale, sinking forwards, tucking under, and an inhale in as you draw the head back and the sacrum back, guiding the movement with the breath. Continuous flowing, rhythmic movement as we gently wring out the body. We're also gently squeezing the organs. And then we're going into our turtle looks behind, inhaling to prepare. Exhale as you feel the torso lengthening. Really use the sacrum as a base of support. It's pulling down and the rest of your body is pulling up and coiling to the side. And inhale to center, softly uncoiling. So exhale, lengthening, feel the lumbar, then the thoracic, then the cervical spine engaged, all the way up into the crown, and also engage the eyes in this movement. And even though it might look like I'm stopping, I'm actually continuously moving into the stretch until I reach my limit, and then I'm coming back. One more. And back to center. I'm going to open for dragon back. Inhaling up, exhaling, pressing the palms down as if you have a counter pressure beneath the palms. Bring your hands to rest on the belly, and we're going to begin a gentle spiraling movement forwards and back in the spine. It's a bit like an S-bend, like a wave movement. So as we inhale, we're rolling the pelvis forwards, lifting through the chest, and then as we exhale, we're rolling the pelvis back, tucking the sacrum under and sinking through the chest. So the inhalation, another way you can think about it, is pushing the lower dantian forwards, or the pubic bone. Feel the energy lifting up through the chest, up through into the crown. Your back is now in neutral, straight, and then as you exhale, you sink into the forward phase. So pressing forward, rolling, lifting, and then sinking. So as you sink, you tuck the sacrum under. You should feel that you're drawing back through the chest, through the middle dantian, through the lower dantian, and then rolling forwards. Exhale forwards, keeping the shoulders soft, keeping the neck in neutral. The chin just gently drifts back and forwards. Exhale. One more time. Exhaling, softening, lifting the hands so you're holding a ball of chi in front of you, coming into spiral palm. Inhaling, exhale as you coil to the side, looking down into your palm, and then you're going to inhale, lifting this hand up, scooping with the fingers facing up, and continue inhaling to center as you bring the body back to center, and the hand slightly changes direction. Then you coil to the other side and you turn so the palm is facing up, and you reach back, completing your exhalation, scooping with the wrist, so you're flexing the wrist and inhaling back in, gathering your ball of chi, coiling to the side, looking down into the palm, inhaling up, scooping up. And now as I continue inhaling, come to center, my elbow drifts up, shoulder relaxed, fingers are sideways, and then I coil to the other side, turning the palm, looking now at the back of the hand, continuing the coil all the way up into my head, and then I'm reaching back, flexing and inhaling as I scoop back in. So my passive hand, my yin hand, is down by my hip. I'm in the wellspring palm position with the hands, which means you're holding them as if you're holding the sides of a ball. So there's about 10% tension coming out of the palm into mainly the thumb and the ring finger. Exhale, coil, inhale, lift, center, exhale, rotate, turn, extend, inhale, scoop, exhale, rotate, lift, center, and the spine remains upright all the while you're coiling. Let's do one more in silence, feeling into the flowing, gentle motion. Hold the chi. As you inhale, bring your awareness to your lower dantian, 3 finger widths below your navel, a couple of centimeters in. And as you exhale, shift your focus to the center of your palms. Holding the palms face up as if you've got a heavy sack in your hands. And then releasing the hands by the side of the body, inhaling up, turning the palms, continuing your inhalation as you then exhale, pressing chi through the 3 dantians, upper in the head, the middle in the chest, and the lower in the abdomen. And we bring our hands together as we then gather the chi into a deep pink pearl beneath the palms, inside the body. And as we inhale, the pearl expands, and as we exhale, it condenses, contracts, compresses. The breath is soft and long, as if you're inhaling a thin silk thread. And slowly release your hands down. Take a moment to listen to the energy patterns in the body. Notice if you can feel any tingling, any heat, any pulsing, especially in the fingers, the palms, the wrists and the back of the hands, right up through the arms, down the rest of the body. And if you haven't already done so, slowly bring yourself back out to the space that we're in. So that was a brief foray into a few of our meridian Qigong practices, a little bit of dragon back or the wave, and also the spiral palm from 8 trigram organ Qigong. I hope you've enjoyed this practice. You can see there's plenty of scope with seated Qigong. I look forward to sharing some more videos with you down the track. Look out for us at whitetigerqigong.com. Again, if you haven't subscribed already to our channel, please do so. Throw us a comment below if you have any questions about the practice today.